Dear SmileGate/Super Creative, please reconsider. You are signing your own death warrant, and I'm gonna explain this to you as best I can as to what you're doing is a mistake. It's a knee-jerk reaction. You need to take more time to think about it. Think about what you're doing. Number one. Yes, the Koreans were mad at you, and they had some good reasons. They had some bad reasons as well, but there were some good reasons there. But just because they were mad at you does not mean you need to fundamentally change the entire way that your most rare units are acquired. I likened this just a couple moments ago to how World of Warcraft was ruined for me. What happened in World of Warcraft was for the first, I think it was 2 expansions or so, might have been 1. They had very contrasting classes. So, you know, Alliance had paladins, Horde had shamans, and all the classes really worked independently and separately from each other, but they could all shine in their specific roles. But because they were weak in some roles, such as paladins being able to use extra things against undead, certain classes had advantages against certain other classes, etc. A bunch of people whined on the forums about it. And after they got done whining, Blizzard eventually gave in to them, and they made everything exactly the same across the board. Everyone has a stun, everyone has a way to get out of things, everyone has something that interrupts spells, everyone now has every type of skill in their same set, and they kind of rework things so that a lot of the classes work the way that rogues worked with regard to charges and procs and all this stuff. And it actually turned me off because I was playing a paladin and a mage, and I liked the old system, and then suddenly everything worked like a rogue. It's like, well, if I want to be a rogue, I'll go play rogue. Like, I want to play fucking mage, I want to play fucking paladin. Whereas the way that it relates to this game, if you make it so that you can summon MLs on the basic banner, and especially if you're going to go through with a thing of nerfing some of the MLs and allowing those people to choose which other MLs that they want, that is unfair because, like for me here, let me show you in my thing here. Now, I've pulled MLs, I don't know how many times, maybe 15, 20 times, whatever it's been. And for the most part, yes, I have an ML Ken, my only nat 5-star. I do have a shooting star Katie, she's a 4-star. And I know I have like 2 more. I have Kitty Clarissa. And of course I haven't built them up. I have Watcher Shuri. There he is right there. And I have Fighter Maya. Those are my 5 MLs I have out of everything that I've ever pulled. Out of 15 to 20, however many freaking summons it's been. So, you know, decent percentage, whatever. I would have liked to have a lot more luck, but I don't. But the problem is, whales have way more MLs than most people do. And, you know, if there were any cheaters, and there's seriously cheaters getting away with things, they have more MLs than the rest of us do. So if you nerf, say, 4 or 5 of their MLs, and they can choose 5 MLs, the game is effectively ruined for PvP, and depending on if they're really into PvE progression, because PvE, let's be honest, PvE right now, it's just hunt. And maybe when the epic raid or whatever comes out that you guys are working on, but that's pretty much PvE right now. So where does that leave everyone that's just starting the game, everyone who's casual, everyone that's not spending tons of money? Like, there's going to be new things that people are going to complain about, and eventually, as more people acquire more ML characters, it's going to get to that thing like I was saying with Blizzard before. Well, everyone has all the rarest characters in the game, so now what do we do? I'm sick of Hunt. I'm sick of Raid. I'm sick of this. You guys have a 10-year plan, which is very ambitious, especially for a gacha game. But I can guarantee you, if this goes through as you've done it right now, there's no way you'd make 5 years. I don't think. You can prove me wrong. I mean, there's a chance, of course, but I'm talking about being popular and having an active economy in a game that's not basically dead. I don't think it's going to work. Now, I could be wrong about the stuff I'm saying, and possibly the way that you're going to implement it. Maybe you can find a way to weave it and make it right and make the majority of players happy, but I think you're shooting yourselves in the foot, and I think if you get anything from this video, please take more time to think about what you're doing, because this is like, to me, it looks like an artist knee-jerk reaction of, oh, I made my fans mad. Now I have to do something daring and dramatic in order to win their love back. Think about it. That's all I'm saying. Think about it. Because this decision will make or break your game for casual players like me. So think about it. That's all I'm saying. And I'm out.